Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Peripera Ink Lasting Easy Blurring BB Cream. I picked this up because I'm always interested in Peripera products for anything pretty much, and I thought this would be a really nice colour. The swatches online looked pretty yellow, but in all honesty it is quite of an orange tone when you do swatch it. It's not too bad on the face, but it's also not great. So the product description says, moisture silky texture to cover skin blemishes quickly without irritation. 5 kinds of hyaluronic acid in BB cream without grey colour for bright skin look. Warm tone and cool tone number 21 to 23 multicolour. So the packaging of this product is really okay. It's not the most interesting product packaging of all time. The thing that I dislike about it the most is that it's in a squeezy tube and it's quite a thin textured product, and it doesn't have anything to stop the flow of the product, so when you squeeze it I have a tendency to squeeze out too much of it, which is slightly frustrating, but again not the end of the world. It's pretty bland, it's not that functional, and it's not that pretty. I have the only shade that it comes in, so this is a 1 shade product only. It is pretty orange. It looks okay on the skin, I'll be fair, but it's not the right colour for me, for sure. Like it looks wrong. So here are my remaining foundations in December, so the collection has reduced a bit. So this is the NARS Sheer Glow in Siberia, which is my perfect shade. Then we have the Etude House Double Lasting Serum Foundation in the shade Y03 Ivory. The Holika Holika Hard Cover Glow Foundation in the shade Ivory. The Marmonde Stay All Day Foundation in the shade number 13, which I think is Porcelain. This is the Anna Sui Liquid Foundation in the shade Alabaster. The Misha Radiance Foundation in the lightest shade. This one is the Peripera Ink Drop Lasting BB in the lightest shade. This is the Cleo Nudism Velvet Wear Foundation in the shade Lingerie. This one is the Peripera Ink Lasting Easy Blurring BB Cream. This is the Laneige BB Pore Control Cushion in the shade 11. This is the Lily by Red Cushion Foundation from Esther Bunny Loves You in the lightest shade. And then the last one is the Up You Wonder Cushion in the Fox print. So you can definitely see a discrepancy with the Cleo foundation. It's a lot more sort of like orangey or pink. The Peripera doesn't look too bad in comparison, but it is a lot more orange if you compare it to some of the more perfect shades down here, which are definitely more yellow leaning, even the more beige ones. Okay, so I'm going to be trying out the BB cream today. I have high hopes that this is not going to be as orange as it looks. But it looks pretty orange, so we will see. Yeah, it's definitely not the right colour, but let me keep going and see if it's going to be an acceptable colour, or if it's going to be something that I would rather not wear out in public. So far the application is very easy. It is a BB cream, so I would expect it to be applied very smoothly with medium to light coverage, which this seems to also have. I'm just putting like a little bit extra on because I did go lightly the first time. Okay, so it actually doesn't look too bad on camera at all. It does look like a very good colour. I'll just turn the exposure down. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad really. In real life it definitely does look a little bit orange, but it's not too bad. I'm going to do the other half of my face, and then I'll zoom you guys in and show you a little bit of what my skin looks like. Okay, so this is how my skin is looking with the BB cream on. It's quite a high coverage for a BB cream, to be honest. It is covering up all of my littlest scars, but it's not really covering up a bunch of the darker ones, so you can see the ones on my cheek, upper lip as well. Forehead I did go quite light with this BB cream because I will have my fringe covering it anyway, so there isn't a huge amount of point. But we're not getting any extra texture on the forehead. Or around the eyes or anything like that. The wrinkles aren't too apparent. It's doing an okay job of pore control. The pores look a little bit covered, but not a huge amount, so you can still see the texture there. And then in terms of scarring, you can still see the darker scars. There's a couple around here as well at the moment. This is a birthmark that won't be covered by anything, let alone BB cream. But otherwise it looks quite nice. So I'm going to powder my skin, go on with the rest of the day, and check in with you guys in a little bit. So I've had the BB cream on for 10 hours now, and it's looking not the best in some areas. My forehead seems to have escaped a lot of the damage because I do have a fringe over the top, but around my nose is really oily, so much so that if I sort of run my finger down my nose or touch it, it does take the BB cream right off, so it's not really sticking to the skin or anything like that, which is kind of gross. My chin looks okay, there is a small wear patch, but it's not bad overall. So overall for this product, I'm sure you can tell that I don't particularly like it because it's back in its box, which means that it is going up for sale for someone else. I'm going to take it out for now so I can take photos of it. I just don't like the product that much. Honestly, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I feared it would be because it's not as orange as I thought it would be, but it's also not very good. Like, it's not the right color. The longevity for me is quite poor. The way that I could just like run my finger down my nose and the foundation was coming off like in the goopiest mess is so gross to me. Like, the foundations that I like do not do that. Yes, they can get oily, but when you touch your face, they do not come off. So that's kind of more like an extreme thing for the longevity. If it is coming off and you can feel it and it feels like squishy and oily and ugh, that's a no for me. But it was really easy to apply and it did look really nice on the skin initially. I just didn't like the color and I didn't like the longevity overall. It's not something that I would not recommend to anybody, but I really feel like products, for base products specifically, really need to come in more than one color. I don't think it's really acceptable to just put out a product that just comes in one color because that just limits the amount of people that can wear it to just one thing. And yeah, people who are a little bit paler like me could wear it, and people who are a little bit more tan can probably also wear it, but like there's not a range, there's no range really at all because it's one color. And I feel like, especially for Peripera, which is a brand that goes into the Western world pretty easily as well, like Etude House, that they should be making more than one shade. But that's just my 2 cents. So thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one.